Hello everybody, it's Caleb Marzell here, back with another video. This time, we're in Wasteland 2. Now this, if you don't know, this is Fallout before it became the name Fallout. If I'm right. Yeah, I should be right. But you know what, enough of that. Let's just start. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah. I don't I don't really know. The only thing necessary for triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. General Vargas.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged.
There we go.
Thank you, recruits.
Okay. A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl handled. Oh my God, I cannot read today. A pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen. I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Repeater units?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Okay. Is the signal a threat?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
You think the logbook was stolen?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Happy to be given the opportunity, sir, but do you think we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
What's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
When can we enter the Citadel?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in. It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. There you. Good luck out there, recruits.
Logbook. The logbook is your guide to the missions. Your rangers, to the missions your ranger squad has acquired and completed, including notes and other information. You can access it from the inventory menu. Simply select a specific mission entry in the list to see more details. It pays to keep tabs on your progress. Okay. Okay.
What else do you need?
Radio is your squad's lifeline back to headquarters. Through it, you will receive vital updates on your missions from time to time. You may also pick up calls from others Wasteland inhabitants throughout your travels, some of which you may be able to respond to. Remember that to level up, you need to use the radio to call headquarters to earn field promotions. Provided a character has gained enough experience points to make calls on the radio, press the right directional button.
What else do you need?
I don't know.
What else do you need?
Interesting. Let's head out then, see what we can find. Blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah.
So what? Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there. He headbutted you right in the butt.
Oh my god. One of the other rangers said that trainees usually don't get placed on team until placed on team until somebody dies. You guys are lucky so far.
Did you actually think I was serious about wanting that can? I just wanted the goat to hit you in the ass.
Dick. Did you see Captain Death at the funeral? She just came by here. I want to be just like her. Okay. Something seems to be buried here. Dig that up, Chief. Alright, let's get to the Wasteland. Gather your squad and travel to the Wasteland. All squad members will go to the new location. Yes. That looks awesome.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
This is Ranger Team Echo.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Does that mean that weren't always the dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you.
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Roger out.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
I have no clue where I'm going.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
I'll as well just check it in and let you know we're still
Copy,
kicking our...
Echo 1. Appreciate the update.
Map. Okay. Water is a matter of life, death. Did I say stop? Confirm.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy?
Copy.
10-4, Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
As you look around the sandy soil, you see crusty red patches of blood. There's nothing to distinguish this stretch of desert scrub from any other stretch of desert scrub, except for the blood. The trail base's blood leads to a chain link enclosure. Rising from within it is a tall radio tower, its rusted struts moaning in the ever-present Wasteland wind.
If you want to play in our backyard, you gotta pay. 15 scrap, or we'll break your faces. And my dog will eat your corpses.
I don't know how to fight yet. We're not playing, we have a job to do, and you're in our way.
I got a job too, pal. Collecting tolls from pukes like you. Now, are you going to pay up or not?
I can't save. You know what? Let's do this, I gotta learn how to fight.
Get 'em, boys.
Life isn't always peaceful in Wasteland, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's turn-based. Phil strikes Frail Dog, causing 12 points of damage, to crumpling it deceased and decorated by a ragged new hole. Ah, okay. This type of game. Yeah, get cut. Get cut. Get cut. Mm. Mm. Come on, let's get him. Here's another. There you go. Oh yeah. Let's do some looting. Some thorough.
Well, let me tell you Matthias's law, friends. Matthias's law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias's law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
Okay. Some of the voice acting is a little it's a little I don't know the word for it. Let's examine, shall we? Splattered with blood, the console is connected to the radio tower's transmitter with a cobbled together collection of wires. Okay.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Copy, Echo 1.
Okay. Blood and oil mixed in the sand. This must have been where Ace and his mysterious assailant duked it out. They did say there was a logbook thing. What was that about? We found a page from Ace's logbook. It mentions a snake squeezing cellar. A snake squeezing's cellar he fell in with on his way to the radio tower. General Vargas might want to hear about this.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Copy, Echo 1.
Okay. This stuff has puddled after congealed beneath the leg and the metal bone and a metal bone. Visible through the hard plastic points towards more dark patches leading up to a nearby incline. What is this? The leg made of plastic and metal. Scuffed and dented from hard use. Badly mangled at the several knee joint. Looks like removed from the rest of the body by a shotgun blast. I guess we taking that. Can we not keep going? Or is there another way? A dark mouth of a cave entrance stares back at you. Well, that's interesting, but you know what? Unfortunately, what we're gonna do... Quick save, and I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be doing more of this because I really want to play it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to. And, yeah. Bye.